Hello everyone. Okay, I'm back with part 2 of my artwork that I was painting. So here's the top of it, and I was working on the bottom offline. Okay, so now I'm working on the bottom. So I just made this little flower garden right here and a couple of rocks. These are rocks, and I'm working on a bush over here. So I had my fan on, and I clipped my book down because the fan was blowing the paper up. So that's why those clips are on there. All right, I closed my door up so that I can have some privacy. Yep. Okay, let's move it down just a little bit, about right there. I got my last set of new paint brushes. So these, I wanted just something to make me happy in my room. So all my paint brushes are now colorful. So yes, I got me sets on top of sets on top of sets. All right, so excuse me. The first set of paint brushes are more like, let's see. I got things in one paintbrush that I didn't get in the other paintbrush, so that's what made me get 2 of them. And let's see, and I got these off of Amazon, all of them, every single one of them. Okay, except for a few things that I'm gonna show you. All right, so here we go. This is all these. So in this one set, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This doesn't belong there. 15. So I got 15 in this set. And they come with this handle that's like this. I'll make sure I'm in its frame. Okay, it has this little grip right here for your fingers, right in the groove. If you hold it tightly like that, that is. And what this set had that the other one doesn't have is this fan brush. So mainly I have the same type of brushes, and as you can see, a bit more than this set, but this set didn't have the fan brush, so I got that. Neither one of them came with a round brush, so that was fine. So then I'm gonna move along to my next paint brush. Whoa, avalanche. All right, so let me just get it out. Something that was, the brush that was weighing it down is why it fell down. All right, so this right here is my round brush, and I got this off of Amazon, and it came in a pack. Let me get the pack out if I can get it right quick. It came in a pack like this. So you get a pack of, how many mop brushes? This, I call it a round brush, but it's a mop brush. And they are 1 inch brushes. So now I got myself some new brushes. My other brushes, I had them for a long time, and I wanted to upgrade them. And because I have lost a few brushes, and a lot of my other paint brushes came from Amazon. I mean, well, one set came from Amazon, and the rest of them that I had on my desk came from Temu, and I wanted to get some more different brushes. All right, so we talked about this one. Now, these right here, I got all of these from Michaels. So I have 2 Princeton paint brushes, and this one is a Sovereign brush, and it's a fan brush. So I didn't see a Princeton fan brush, or all of them would have been Princeton. Okay, so got that. And I'm gonna put these back in the little thing. And I also got this half-size round brush, and it's a Bob Ross. Oh, I keep on having my hand up too far. A Bob Ross paint brush. So it's a big one. So when I want to do the entire page, like just big sweeps, I needed a bigger brush because it'll take me longer with a smaller brush. Okay. All right, so we got that. And let me get this out of the way because I didn't open this up yet. And I will be opening those up soon. So I'm going to go ahead and try to finish up the bottom of the painting. I can take the clips off because we do not have the fan on because my room was very hot and I had turned my fan on, and that's why the clips were on the book and it wasn't on there for any other reason. So for those of you, if you're new to my channel and you just came over and you didn't watch the part 1 of this video, the part 1 of this video was me showing what this is that I'm painting on. So I'm painting on my Blick watercolor palette right here. Okay, so there's the word Blick up there, and it's a watercolor block of paper, and it's 90 pounds, and you get 15 sheets in here, and it's also 11 by 15. So it's pretty big. So I'm trying to see if I'm going to, and it's cold press. I'm going to see moving forward if I'll get a 8 by 10 because this is out of frame. Now I could do my next drawing, my next drawing I'm going to do it this way, landscape way. And this first one I did it portrait way. Uh-oh, sorry, bumping into stuff. So yeah, so that's why part of the picture is not in the frame. All right, so I'm using my Gazi watercolor paint over here. They said you can use this like gouache watercolor paint, you know, like that, like both. But I haven't found myself trying to use it like that at all. Let me see. Okay, I got my water situated. I was going to say I got my water situated. Another way. See, I couldn't even repeat it like I was saying it. Just don't. Okay. All right. So moving forward, when I do my next painting, I will be putting my black tablecloth all the way across my table, like I said I was going to do, because I don't want to mess up my brand new pink mat that I put on my table. And the pink mat is just for coloring books and anything that's not a wet medium. So the tablecloth is going to be on my table when I'm doing wet medium type stuff like this. So this right here is considered to be wet medium. And I do not want anything happening to my, you know, my art and my backdrops and everything that I just purchased, because that would be a disaster. I'm just wetting my brush, getting my brush wet so that I can do this bush over here. I'm almost completely done with this, especially because I did a lot off camera, and I did do, what is it I'm trying to say? I did do the flowers last night. Oh, it took a very long time to fill this area in because of the way that I did it. So I know moving forward what I'm going to do when I want to make a flower background like this. It was not it was not doing its best as far as me trying to make sure that I was doing the flower background, because too much of the background was showing, and I was like, oh my God. And you know what I still forgot to do? I forgot to bring the freaking hair dryer in here, because it is not in here, you guys. There is no blow dryer in here at all. I have to get it and bring it in here. So, with that being said, I have no blow dryer once again. I'm going to go get the blow dryer because that'll make it better. Because I cannot move forward making this without it. Okay, I am back. I got the blow dryer. All I have to do is connect it to some electricity and I can move forward. All right. Let's put the attachment on it. I do want this to be on here. Just going to connect it to some juice. I call it juice. I'm going to connect it to some juice now. All right. Got a blow dryer to blow dry. I'm going to put it on full shot. You know, my brush was a little bit too wet. That's why it was taking a little while longer to dry up. It's not completely dry even right now. But nevertheless, this round brush holds a lot of water. See, this is going on so much better that it doesn't have that much water in it now. And I was like, oh, it got too much water in it. So yeah, just pom-pomming a little bush right here. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry up. I'm gonna rinse this brush off and rub on the side of the jar first, and then dry it on my towel a little bit like that, so that it won't be so much water left in it. Okay, my trees were looking a little blurry from yesterday because I had to basically I'm just going to dab just a tiny bit of water for me, some of this light green. Sometimes, you know, this big brush captures a lot of water. This bush turned blurry because of the wetness of the paper. My brush was too damp, and so I want to just get some more of this going on down here. And I also want to put a few more cherry blossoms on the tree over here with the pink flowers on it. I'm trying to make sure my brush doesn't get too wet because I need to do this. Put a little of this dark green up in there too. All right, so that's that for right now. I don't want to put too much on it. Maybe just a little bit more right here. Yeah, it was a little too yellow right there. Okay, so that's how I analyze these drawings that I do, and if I need to go over something, I'll go over it and just touch it up right quick and move on. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna work on these cherry blossoms up here, and because they got a little washed out. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them being washed out, but you know, sometimes you don't want your stuff to be so washed out. I hope that's good enough. Okay, so I see washed out over here. See, I'm just gonna go in and pop some more in here because this is supposed to be the cherry blossom tree, not the smeary cherry blossom tree. Y'all know we have a lot of cherry blossom trees all over the world, right? And people are out here taking pictures by them and everything. I can't be just around somewhere that they have cherry blossom trees where I don't, not that I can't be, but I'm not around anywhere wherefore I could take a picture next to one. As I'm driving down the street, I'm not going to just hop out the car. You know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, let me go take a picture. Let me go strike a pose and take a picture. And that's just not me. I'm not going to do that. So it's like, I really like those, even though they're like a springtime tree, because it blooms and then it's gone. It's a done deal. And you never going to get that back again, okay? You never, ever going to get those blooms back again. Just adding a few little light green over here since I had this brush out to just put a little dab of this over here too. And this painting is complete, and I'm gonna start on the next painting soon, the one that I'm supposed to draw, the urban landscape. Now I don't know y'all, I don't know nothing about no urban landscaping, but I'm gonna try, okay? Because hey, that's all I can do over here is try, because I love doing artsy type work. Now I probably should work on this these rocks a little bit more too, because they're not looking their best either. They're looking like, you forgot about me. That's what they look like. They look like you forgot about me. Like you put some stuff on me and then you forgot. So I guess I can fix the rocks a little bit better too. And like I said, I'll be done with this and I won't have to come back and do anything else to this, because I also worked on that a little bit. It's supposed to be like a barn type situation. It's not supposed to be something that's perfectly perfect. So I wanted it to look a little shabby. I don't want it to look like the most perfect barn in America, because hey, if it's a barn, that means they're using it for the animals, right? They're not using it for the prettiness of it, you know. I wish I could have drew a cow or something, huh? But don't have a cow. All right, so I just wanted to get on and show you guys that I am done. I am done with this drawing, painting right here, my artsy artwork that I like to do. So this is the next one, and oh God, the whole thing isn't in the frame. So let's just put it at the top. And you can see a little of the, let's see. Okay, I raised the falling up a little bit. Trying to make sure you can see the majority of it. All right, so here it is. So I have myself this little scene with some houses in the background that's supposed to be further back. Some things that are, you know, across the way, and this is in the front. And we have some trees and a flower garden that I just added over here to the side. And yeah, it looks really nice. And I got a couple of rocks down here with some bushes. Okay, so that's it, you guys. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.